my gosh, guys. I'm sorry, y'all. I am just so tickled right now. I am just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. What am I laughing about? What did y'all just see on the news? Dejoy is stepping down. Why is he stepping down? Because there's some stuff going on that they don't want to tell us about. Okay? Everybody done had their hands in that cookie jar, y'all. Everybody done had their hands in that cookie jar. There's been a lot of people that have had their hands in that cookie jar, and now that they're being exposed, now that the truth is coming out, and now that somebody is saying, hey, look, we need to wake up, and we need to look at what is going on here. We need to stop being blind and acting like this stuff is not happening, because it's happening. The reason why you can't get your money is because all the people at the top are stealing the money. The reason why you flat broke and you ain't got nothing is because the 10% that's at the top, they making it. You still down here at the bottom begging for change. Come on now, y'all. And I just think it's so hilarious because people are saying, oh my gosh, it's such a bad thing. People are being booted out. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what to do next. What you should be doing is embracing the change. You should be embracing the change and telling yourself that this change had to happen. It had to come. We can expect different results if we keep doing the exact same thing. There have been so many people at the top eating off of everything, and you're only eating the crumbs. Because you have been accepting that. You have not been asking any questions. You have not been saying to yourself, something is not right. And the moment that somebody is actually questioning it, and the moment that somebody is actually going the extra mile to show you that something is not right, now you're looking like a pitiful mess. Why? You got somebody willing to share to you the truth. You have somebody here willing to tell you what's going on. Okay, let me tell y'all, a lot of people are mad at our president right now. It's a lot of people mad at him right now. But he did exactly what he said he was going to do. What did he do? He said he was going to drain the swamp, guys. He said he was going to drain that swamp. So now that he's doing it, and now that you're seeing all the rubbish that was at the bottom of the swamp, you got to realize that, guess what? It's not going to go away unless you clean it all up. That's on both sides. You got to clean it on both sides. Postmaster General, he was a Republican. Still is. Your fellow president is a Republican. But what is he doing? He's saying, something ain't right. We got to clean this shit up. It ain't right. We got to clean it up because it's not right. So for all of you out there that's scared, saying, I don't know what's going to happen next. Things are going to get worse. No, it's supposed to happen that way. Things have been so perfect for you for so long that the moment that they're ready to make some change happen, you don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to tell you what to do. Buckle in and get ready because it's happening. I think it is so hilarious, guys, because nobody wants to get caught. Nobody wants to get caught doing the wrong thing. Nobody wants to say that I did the wrong thing. Instead, they'll just walk away. And that's what they did. That's what they're doing right now. That's why you see them stepping down, because they're walking away. Okay? You have to realize that these people have your money. You get mad because they taking them out of their positions, but they have your money. And your president is saying, look here, do y'all not see what's going on with all this money? This is why I can't give y'all nothing. This is why we can't have nothing. Because they getting it all. And so yeah, I think it is hilarious. I think it's a very hilarious thing, because what's done in the dark must come to the light. Okay, now they're about to have an emergency meeting with him. And right on the brink of them getting ready to have this emergency meeting, he's saying that he's going to step down and allow the Postal Service to have a better, put someone in there that can actually do the job. So you took that position and you didn't feel like you could do the job. You've been doing it for this long and you didn't feel like you could do the job. No, you're stepping down for another reason. Because someone is questioning what you got going on. And when somebody starts questioning it, you got to get on. You got to get on down. And that's what you're going to see. You're going to see a lot of people that's about to get on down. That's about this. You got people stepping down from their positions, y'all. Because they don't want no parts of that repercussion. But that repercussion must come. Okay? That repercussion must come. And this is the time. This is the time. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's actually an excellent thing. Because if you don't know what you're doing, and you don't see yourself doing it, you don't see a future in it, then move around and allow somebody else to do what needs to be done. It's just what you got to do. But what we got to realize, we got to stop being mad at the people that's actually trying to help us, that's actually trying to do something for us. They are pulling strings left and right above your head and making you do whatever you want to do for almost nothing. And the reason why you can't get a cut of the cake is because they are selfishly eating the entire thing. Well, now you got somebody there that's willing to challenge and say, hey, look, that's that piece of, that slice that you cut for yourself. I don't know why you cut it so big, but I'm going to need you to go ahead and cut that buddy in half. I'm going to need you to go ahead and cut that on in half, because that ain't working. Everybody needs to get some. Everybody needs to get a piece of the pie. It should not just be the 10%. Okay? So before we get mad, and before we start saying, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen, I don't know what's going to happen next, let us think about the facts. And the facts are, whenever you have to get something done, you're going to see everything tear up before everything gets better. Try to look on the other side of things. What can you do now to help yourself in that time? If you feel like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen to us, okay, strengthen yourselves. Make sure you're doing it right by the book. And be honest. And don't try to keep it all for yourself. You know? That's what people are failing to realize. That's why we're in this situation now. Everybody want to keep it all to themselves. They don't want to share. They don't want to give up nothing. You got politicians that are in their seats. They're making all this money, but then they're asking for specific grants and loans. Okay? Y'all hear what I'm saying to you? To send their children to school, an extra $3 billion to send their child to school in grant money, in whatever type of funds. Okay? Your tax dollars to send their children to school, but your children can't even afford to go to school. And you have a problem with your fellow presidents cleaning it up. Do your thing, Trump. Do what you gotta do. It's time for us to rebuild. It's time for us to make this thing great again. Okay? But it don't become great immediately. It takes a little bit of time. Okay? So yeah, that's what I had to say, y'all. Like I said, you know, I don't see no problem with them cleaning it up. It has to be cleaned up. It can't stay dirty forever. That's why we're not able to get anything. Okay? You start seeing how much they've been stealing from you, then you have the right to demand it back. But if you don't know how much they've taken away from you, how do you know how much to ask for back? That's what I want to leave y'all with today. All right? Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.